And we're on. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my segment today on Teamwork Tuesday. Who we have here is Mark Gay. He's one of the speakers who's going to be talking to us this Friday at Amplify Business Growth Summit here in Jacksonville, Florida. How's it going, Mark?
Good to see everyone. Thank you, Danny, for having me.
Thank you for accepting my invitation late last night. I know you have an exciting schedule this week. And, it caught my attention. And I always like to connect with people who I share the stage with and with people who I consider of influence. So I dug a little bit into your LinkedIn profile, and I noticed a few things that caught my attention. First of all, Mark here, he is also the host of Speak Brave podcast. Isn't that right?
Yes, I'm very excited about it. It's been going on for the last almost 3 years, 2.5 years.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. And you have also spoken at the prestigious TEDx conference just a few hours away from here, from Jacksonville in Ocala.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that, because I've been wanting to speak at this conference. So that was one of the things that I dug a little bit more information about you, and I actually watched your 12-minute talk there about using vocabulary to overcome your fears. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the actual process that got you to the TEDx stage and about the topic of that presentation?
Okay, I'll do the best that I can in the time that we have. I can talk about it for hours, and thank you for sharing that with me and with everyone who's watching. TEDx is an experience. It's an experience for the audience members. It's an experience for the organizers. It's an experience for viewers who will watch it on YouTube, and it's an experience for a speaker. TEDx organizers, they're looking to have you come in and share an idea that truly is maybe significant, or maybe it's a new take on the old idea, but it's something that audience members and then people who will view it in perpetuity will benefit from. It is about teach me something new and do it in an entertaining, authentic, just a wonderful way. And if you are thinking about submitting your application for TEDx Ocala or any other organizations, I say do it. Do it today. Do it tonight. You will. Both of us are invited and will be participant in Amplify Business Growth Summit in Jacksonville. And I would say if you do a TEDx talk, it will amplify your business and will amplify your life because you will be forced to create an idea in a condensed way. You will be thinking, it's a refined thinking to create an idea and to share it about something that you've been thinking about for years.
Thanks for the tip, Mark. So take action, don't overthink it, just go for it.
That's how I do it. Have you ever seen this lady, this thinker? Her name is Mel Robbins. She does 5-second rule.
Yes. The blonde lady with the glasses. Yes.
It's amazing speaker. Her call to action is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that advice to heart. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Another thing that I found interesting about the conversation or the presentation that you've chosen to share with us here on Friday in Jacksonville at Amplified Business Growth Summit was the title of your presentation. The title that you've chosen is Stories That Sell, and I immediately identified because my latest speaking engagement here at Social Media Day Jacksonville in front of a few hundred people was about storytelling, and so it caught my attention. Could you give us a glimpse, without spilling the beans, on how important is storytelling in today's noisy digital world when there's so many things happening, so many people and content that's competing for your attention?
Thank you, Danny. I will do the best I can to give you a little tease and so something for you to think about if you're thinking of joining us at the Amplified Business Growth Summit in Jacksonville, which I'm very excited. I have been in the craft of storytelling for several years, but before I even got into storytelling, I have always been a salesperson at heart. Commission salesperson, contract salesperson. This is what my business is, being a salesperson. And being a professional speaker, I was fascinated by stories. And one thing I will tell you, if you will come to the summit, and you will learn how to create stories in the time that you have, that you are make sure you tell the stories through the eyes of your customer, because they need to see themselves get into the transformation, getting their pain addressed, getting their solution. And I will just tell you one thing, if you want to take it as a free advice. Every story has 3 parts, right?
Yeah.
So beginning, middle, and a twist.
Yeah.
It's just
and I know there's so much more to it, and I'm so looking forward to your presentation, Mark. Quick thing, because I know that you have a busy schedule, and from here you're probably going to be running to your next appointment, to your next endeavor. So real quick, I just want to say hi to Robert Sisner here on the live feed. Robert is going to be present at the Amplified Business Growth Summit. Hello, Anna, also joining us. I believe Anna is here in Florida, but I'm not 100% sure. If you guys online have any questions in the next few minutes while I still have Mark here with us, feel free to post it here on the comments, and I'll acknowledge you guys. So you have a podcast, and I will be posting the link to your podcast at the end of this video. What is your podcast about? So it's also about public speaking?
Yes, it's a podcast designed for leaders in their own lives, and at companies, nonprofits. The reason that I chose Speak Brave is courage, finding courage, speaking with courage, sharing courage with others, inspiring. It's very important in my life. And I want everyone who listens to this podcast and anyone who engages with me in coaching and in business is to develop that courage muscle, that you face your fears, whatever they are, every day, and you do something about it every day. Maybe it's public speaking, maybe it's asking for a business, maybe it's doing something that you're terrified. And I believe that's, it adds zest to your life. And basically the Speak Brave podcast is my interviews with other leaders, business owners, entrepreneurs. I interview others, how they face their fears, what failures they have tasted, how they overcame it with resilience, and what tools they have developed. And plus, it's fun to do a podcast. You hear yourself speak, and then you become better speaker.
Yeah.
If you follow the work of Tim Ferriss, the podcast king, 100 million downloads, he has suggested a few years ago for everyone to do a podcast, do at least 6 to 10 episodes, record it, then take a breather, then go back and listen to your own voice. Just see how you conduct interviews, what kind of questions do you ask. So it adds to your self-awareness and gives you more tools in your arsenal as a speaker.
Great tips, and great resources there, guys. So Tim Ferriss not only has a podcast, but he has a few books, very, very industry niche, for people who are looking to not only be a public speaker, but to be an influencer and a leader in your community and beyond. So thank you for mentioning that, Mark. So I look forward to your conversation here and to get to know you a little bit better at a personal basis. How long will you be in town?
I will be coming in town on Thursday night. I will be staying overnight, and so I can get ready and be fresh and be energetic to share my best content at the summit. A lot of times